Hey everybody, it's time for another update. Hey friends, it's time for an update. Now, I haven't been on YouTube in a couple of weeks because I took a little bit of a spring break vacation thing. I kind of needed it. So here's a quick update on everything that's going on in our world. First up, I ordered some comics from some people I've been following on Instagram and Facebook. This is Captain Midnite Secret Squadron. This is from Atomic Pulp. I don't have my glasses on. But these guys right here, these guys, thank you. Christopher Mills and Richard Clark and Rick Burchett. I don't know if I pronounced your name wrong, I apologize. Anyway, this is what I'm talking about. It's a good story, it's solid. It has that kind of pulp fiction-y feel to it. It's very good. My only gripe is I wish that it had been in color, because look at these wonderful illustrations. I mean, seriously. Some really good stuff in here. That's not my only complaint about it, seriously. And for this price, I mean, you can't beat that. Another indie book I got, and this one is just completely different from anything else. There was I believe a 6-part Daredevil story, maybe 8-part, I can't remember, that I bought several years ago. It was done in a photorealistic style. I really enjoyed that. And I've not been able to find anything else like it until now. Pyramid Graphic Novels presents Natalia Hyde. My friends, this is what I was talking about. That same style that was in that specific Daredevil story arc. And I'll throw them up on the screen magically. So if you've read those, you know what those about, what I'm talking about. This is from 2012, and it is beautifully illustrated, and it's, look at this, my friend, you're a genius. That's all I'm going to say about that. I love this style. I like the photorealism that he's placed into these drawings. And the story is really, really good, and it's street level, yet it also it has the monsters, it's almost like monsters, but in a street level kind of story. It's very good. Look at that. Look at that detail. That's amazing. The story is street level. It's even though it has vampires in this story, it doesn't matter because it's still told at a street level. And when we give too much away, you go by the book. It's really, really good stuff. Block out what she's saying here. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing. Just amazing. And this is from Pyramid Graphic Novels. And Jerry, if I mispronounce your last name, I'm going to try to say his last name. Winsboro. Do yourself a favor and grab these. I mean, really, this is just amazing stuff. And I've read it 3 times already. Now, the language is a little rough in it, so it's not for the children. As you know, I have a character called Scarabus. And if you don't know it, then you're not following me on Instagram or Facebook. You need to. It's important. This is Scarabus. The book, which I'm doing now. This is an old Scarabus comic from 2012. And I done this right after my grandmother passed away. I drew this story, and my writer friend Dave Good, who does Judo Comics, and you've seen him on these shows I do, he helped me write, kind of write the like intro to this original version here. And anyway, this will be in the comic book. Another version of the book that Stan Lee saw, when I talked to Stan Lee, a little short paragraph about that, and a new, completely cleaned up version of this story with where I actually took the time and sit down and wrote a story for it. So there you go on that. That'll be coming up before May, hopefully. Before May. Alright, nextly, I need to give a 100% shout out to 3 people. Alright. 1, to artist friend Ricky Blaylock. Thank you so much for getting this for me. You are awesome. Nextly, to Mr. Sam Jones, who signed this, and Mr. Alex Ross, who signed this. Alex Ross is like one of my favorite painter artists, and just to have this signed by Sam Jones, Flash Gordon, and by artist Alex Ross is just mind-blowing. Thank you, Ricky, for making this happen. This is going up on my wall as soon as I can get a frame for this size. The wall back here, by the way. Yes. I collect records, and you can't see it in the shop, but I have 2 record players over here, 2 turntables, no microphone, and there's some records over here. And this record was given to me by my neighbor and good friend Dick Walker, and this is Manfredo Fest and his piano portraits. This is very good music, and it's interesting. It's a lot of bass to it, heavy bass lines. And I found out that this was on the back. It explains that the man who did this wrote the music in Braille. So this is really cool, and the music's really, really good. So if you can find this LP or on CD or whatever your musical thing is, I recommend this. Highly recommend this. Very, 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 very good stuff. Some years ago, there was an independent horror film called Dead Start. Yes. It's very independent. And a scene in the movie that really got my attention, which can be found on YouTube if you look hard enough, is a very gruesome scene in which there's a phone call and a person can hear their family getting killed. And it really, for a horror film to have something of that kind of depth, especially an indie horror film, I had to get the film. And I met the director, George Demerick, and some years ago, and the DVD was there, and I wanted to buy it. And he said, "Hold on just a minute." And he signed it. Okay? And then Aileen Mueller, an actress, she signed it. It was signed on the back. And now this signature was just added recently. This is a guy I went to school with. This is Kevin Scott. And I have watched this movie 10 times. Now, bear with me here, because I haven't seen a lot of the people I went to high school with since high school. Me and Kevin used to talk on the telephone about superheroes and stuff, and hang out at a store called Moss's, which no longer exists, on Friday night and listen to bluegrass. Be that as it may, turns out he made a cameo in this movie, an appearance as a zombie. And when I found out, I was like, he said, "Yeah, I was in a movie called Dead Start." I was just like what I did, reached up, got the movie, and I had Kevin pop his John Hancock on there. It's just such a small world, But anyway, now another thing is, the other day people were asking about a drawing I did where I showed a ripple effect in water with just pens and ink. So today, for my Draw TV section, here is a new version of watery, ripperly, biddly, and here's the video of me doing that right now. If you like this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and please follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I sell stuff on TeePublic and on Lulu.com, so you can like buy stuff and support me. And I'm trying to build a spot on my webpage, VanceCapleyArt.com, where you can buy a collection of posters for a super low price. So I'm still working that out. So follow me on social media and I'll give you more info on that. So as they say, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next Draw TV. Easy Dover. Can I go home now? No? Alright, back to work.